Alright, we are alive. Hi everybody, this is Gleb, and today we're going to do something really exciting. So as you see, I've got things prepared here, and today is when we are going to give this guitar a nice oil finish. So what this is going to do is it is going to protect the guitar, it is going to make it beautiful, and essentially this is the last step in working on the body of the guitar and the neck and all these parts. So after we apply the finish, it's just a matter of waiting and then assembling the guitar and playing it. So we are pretty much on the finish line here. So let me explain you what we are going to do today. So we've got a bunch of things here, and these are the oils that we are going to use today. This is lemon oil and this is Danish oil. On my last build I did a kind of paint finish. It didn't work really nice, and so this time I'm trying to do an oil finish. It's my first time working with oil, but essentially this is going to be much easier, and it will probably just take a day, while previous guitar took me like, I don't know, 1 month of working or several weeks of working. That was crazy. And you know, when I think of it, we are going to be done in a day. So that's what it is. Lemon oil, Danish oil. I will apply lemon oil first because it's thinner type of oil and it will penetrate really deep in the wood. And Danish oil, I will go with it later. It's a bit less thin, or it's a bit thicker, but it's really nice to give it a really nice finish. So this is our main point of interest today. So to work with oil safely and to make sure we do everything really nice, we need a bunch of other things. So first things first, you need some gloves to protect your hands, because this oil, I think it contains some things from some liquids and vapors, so you don't really want to mess with it very much with your hands. I mean, it's not as bad as some other things, but still, protection. So protect your hands. And respirator, you don't really want to breathe these fumes, although the nice thing is that we are outside right now and the air is flowing freely, so there is no real need for this. But then it's better to be safe than not to be safe, I suppose. Alright, you also need paper towels or just toilet wrap in this case. It both works. So this is for wiping off the excess, but I will cover the exact process in a moment. And this is just a cup and a piece of cloth. Just some old clothes, I just ripped it off, and yeah, I've got a piece of cloth and a fresh cup. And you need a fresh cup essentially to, pour a little bit of oil so that it stays there, so that you don't spoil by going inside the bottle, so that you can contain it for a long time. I'll probably need 2 cups and maybe 2 pieces of cloth, which I have them prepared over there. But so I will use one for lemon oil and I will use another one for Danish oil. So yeah, let me just go over the process. We don't need Danish oil for now, we'll just need lemon oil. So let me put the gloves on, or let me just go over it. So basically we want to take lemon oil, apply it to the wood, and it will probably really soak it in on the first layer, but we want to apply it, let it sit there for a while, and then once it becomes kind of sticky and tacky, we want to wipe it off, and that's it. Then we can go on the next layer. It's very simple, much more simple than paint, but then there are some little details. So I guess I'll just start working on it, and I will be talking as I do it, because there are some breaks in between. And I'm actually thinking to start working on the backside first, and to make sure everything is nice and good. and then I'll probably work on the front and sides. So I'll do the back first. It's kind of a test run. I've never done this in my life, so might as well try it on the back. So I also hope that you're having a nice weekend. And this is a very fine Saturday. The weather is really nice today, so I'm wearing a t-shirt. And it's kind of sunny and a bit cloudy, but it was sunny when I started, so that's why I'm here. Oh wait, let me open up the lemon oil first to make sure there is. Oh yep, that's open. It certainly is open. So we don't need the toilet wrap for now, just yet. So I'll just put it down. But all the other things we can probably take on already. This is very exciting. It's like I really hope it's going to work well, and it should, because all the materials are the correct ones. And I don't exactly have experience with it, but I watched quite a few videos on how to do it the right way, so I really believe this should work very well. I'm putting on these gloves. Okay, we're all set. I'll put this on probably. I hope you can still hear me well. Can you hear me? Should hear me pretty well, so I'll talk a bit louder just in case. So what we are doing. So what I want to do is I want to take a bit of this oil and just put it in the cup, just a bit. I'll mix it just to make sure it's consistent. Okay. No, don't go away. Okay. I'm curious how it smells. Okay, and I just poured a little bit in my small cup. I hope it doesn't. Oh, I hope it doesn't get blown away by the wind. Okay, sealed it. I'll probably need more later. Okay. So, oh, I definitely feel lemon. You probably can't see it, but it's yellow liquid, like lemon oil, lemon color oil. So I'll take this small piece of cloth. I'll wrap it. Just how do I wrap it? Okay, just like this, you have something to work with. And yeah, let's do it. So I soak it in the oil. Okay. Okay, the wood is really taking it inside. probably need more. Oop. The wood is really soaking in the oil. Means that the wood was really dry. Okay, so it became kind of black because this is burnt finish. So essentially, before doing all this, I burned this guitar, which was a lot of fun as well. You can find the video just on this channel. It does feel like I needed a bit more because the wood is really taking the oil inside. Wow, that's very interesting. Okay, so let me stop for a moment, just to show you what's up. So this is the front of the guitar. No oil was applied here yet, and this is the back. So it really makes the color really dark. So now it will probably become darker as I'm working on it. So this is how the first layer turned out. You can kind of see the difference there. Okay, it smells like lemon, I can feel it. And it's really soaked in most of it. Like there is no excess left. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm then going to apply, and it turns out really nice. Alright, so I think I'm just going to put a bit more here, and I'm going to apply it all over the guitar. So now I think I'm confident with how it works. Yeah, that's very shiny. Okay, let's do it. This should be enough for now. And I'll just put it in the shade. I think these things don't really like direct sunlight. And let's go with the whole neck on the back, and then we'll switch to the front. wood is really dry. Like I can feel how it loves this oil. So it's like on a very shiny summer day. It's very hot, and I know you buy or you take this very cold water and you drink it. That's probably what the wood feels right now. Wow, it's getting really like black, like metal black. That's great. I think on the directions on the back of the bottle it said that I should really like polish it. So let me try to do that. Wow, I love how this turns out. I really do. Will you be able to see it? Like the neck essentially became like really shiny black, and all the wood texture, you can really see it. I'm not sure if you can, but I can. And then if you could see this guitar in real life, you would see this as well. Really working hard on this neck part, because that's where you will be playing, so you want it to be as smooth as possible. So that's why I'm paying much more attention here than anywhere else. Okay, so I'll probably leave this part alone for now. I'll switch over to the back. Let me see. Oh, this is really dry. Or shall I wait? Like 5 minutes? Yeah, I'll probably wait just 5 minutes. Just polish it a bit more. Put this down so that I don't crash into it. And back here, polish it here a little bit. And then I'll just let it stay for a bit. So yeah, this is what it looks So it doesn't really say how long I need to wait on this particular bottle, but then I did read on the internet a bit about this lemon oil, and it says let it dry for 5 minutes, and then if it's a really shiny day like today, that's even less. So yeah, in the meantime, let me just while it dries. Let me just show it to you. So we really are getting very rich black. Previously it was brown, now it's black, which is okay. I don't mind at all. So this is the front. We are going to work on it as the next thing when this dries. And it's kind of dry already. Oh, okay, so now that the sun is not here, you can probably see a bit more what's happening. This part I didn't touch yet to do it. Oh, get a breath of fresh air. Oh, that's very nice. Okay, so while that's happening, let me just talk to you for a bit. So what's going to happen on this channel in the next I don't know, few months probably. So this build, as I mentioned before, is just a transition between basically two big projects, and this one is a bit of a smaller project that I decided to take on. And soon after I finish this one, probably this weekend, so I'm doing the oil finish today, I'm assembling it tomorrow, and that smells delicious, and that's pretty much all done. And after that I will start working on my new project. I'm going to post the pictures of the bits and pieces of a new project on Instagram very soon, so please visit my Instagram, and if you're interested, you can see it there. So this would be a good place to to see updates on what I'm doing. And yeah, and I will start that big project, and it's going to be a fully custom build. So this was a kit guitar, so it came, pretty much all of the things were done. I did update, and I worked on them a lot, so I made this kit custom guitar as well. But that guitar will be basically a few pieces of wood that I take and I make a guitar out of them. I've got the wood already up there in my room. I will take a picture of this wood, maybe even today, and post it on Instagram. The wood is beautiful. I do love it. So just stay tuned. And so I think it's about time to do the front of the guitar. Okay, so let me move you a bit closer, because why not, so that you could see a bit more what's happening. Okay, now this is probably better for you, right? Okay, you can still see my hands, and I will still try. Oh, okay, perfect. That's a really nice shot. So let me just unwrap it. Try, and it's full with lemon oil, so I can probably still use it continuously. Let me just wrap it like this. Yeah, it is still. Okay, so I want you to really see the transformation. Okay. so the transformation can start. I wasn't planning to go much inside this cavity, but well, might as well do it while I'm here. I'll probably take some fresh oil. Okay, so I'll put the guitar down and I'll start polishing it. That's the top of the guitar, or the top of the body, is the most important part. So I'll work a bit more on here. Ooh, my hand is kind of tired. But this is a big part of working on guitars, like the right hand movement back and forth. That's pretty much how you do most of the things, unless you have power tools. And that's what I'm planning for my next build, a bit of an update in power tools, so that I don't have to do many things by hand. Okay, I really like how it turns out. This part is very interesting. Like right here, it's a bit more light. Interesting. So let me just check the back side. Everything is good there. Okay, so just a bit more. Okay, so a bit much too much here. So while that dries, let's work on the headstock. Just flip it over. Can you still see it there? Okay, almost. Okay, this way is probably better. You should be able to see it right there in the bottom of the screen. Oh, to be careful. And this is full of lemon oil right now, so I can use it and reuse it. Okay. I can work on the fretboard actually. I think fretboard will look very, very beautiful in this kind of finish. And in guitar building, when guitar builders moisturize the fretboard, they use exactly lemon oil. So it's perfect for the job. Okay. So I will let it dry for a little bit. The weather is really, really nice. Love it. So the dust is flying around here, so it gets some dust on it. So when it dries, I'll wipe the dust off. Okay, so let me move it just underneath here. And you can see it's fine. Get some fresh air. Smells really good. Delicious. This is going to be a delicious guitar. Okay. I was thinking we can do the sides now. Can we? Yeah, we probably can. Yeah, we can do the sides actually. just working, casually working on the sides here. The bottom. Okay, bottom wants a lot of oil. Here we go. A lot of oil, just as you ordered. Actually, the sides are very reasonable in their oil consumption. They don't take as much oil. Okay. Oh, the fretboard is completely dry though. Surely need some more. Okay, so that's it for now. Still have some lemon oil left, which I probably poured too much. It's very hot outside. Let me just move you back a little bit. Okay. So that is working out really well. And that's very easy. Like imagine paint or spray cans, you have to spray it. You have to be very precise. Here you just put it on, let it be, wipe off the excess, which I actually didn't really need to do because the wood is very dry, so most of the oil it got in. Just on the fretboard right here there is a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this roll just like this. And just by its nature, the paper can soak in a lot of liquid. So in our case that's excess oil, which is just fine. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Just leave it here, still usable. Okay. Okay, I let it let it stay like this for just a little bit, like 5 or 10 minutes, and then let's see, we should probably after that switch to the Danish oil, which is a bit more of a powerful thing. Oh, the fretboard is really nice after lemon oil. Oh, the sun comes out. Ooh. Oops. So how's your weekend going, or how's your week going if you're watching it throughout the week? Hope it's nice and you have some time to go out and do some fun things like I'm doing here. So it's got some kind of pieces of cloth all over it. So what I'm going to do after it's fully dry, I'm going to take my brush, which is a dry brush. I'm just going to, wipe off all of the other things, like the small dust and things like that. Because I think when I put the Danish oil on, it might leave all of these things like inside the body. It might embed them inside the guitar, which I don't really want, to be honest. I mean, it feels like it's fully dry. Look at this. Oh, let me pause for a picture for a thumbnail. Okay, that's turned out really really well. Let me just again go over it with the toilet wrap. Just in case there is anything that I don't want to be here. Because when I'm going to go over it with the brush, I don't want to damage my precious brush. I don't want it to become lemon oil brush. That's not my intention for it. I just use it for cleaning things. Actually, I'll be honest, I already see the things that I could have done better, which I will of course correct when I get a chance to do it. So for example, the whole finish of the guitar is kind of black right now, but this point here, it has a really nice brown black. So essentially what I would need to do next time is I would need to sand it down a bit more, but that's just aesthetics. So some people, I also really like the idea of a black guitar, so it's very powerful, it's very metal, but I can see the potential to make it a bit better when I'm working on it next time. And it's a good thing, when you look at yourself from the side, you admit the mistake. Okay, you did this. You could have done it better, and then next time over you do it better, and that's great. That's the experience. That's learning. That's all those things, all those very nice things. So yeah, that's just a small reflection. So yeah, let me just take my gloves off. It should be fairly dry right now. Oh my god, my hands can breathe. Okay, so the test. Nothing. Here? Nothing here. Okay, we can go over it with a brush now. Now this lemon oil, you kind of go here. I'm sorry. I will just gently brush over it. If there is any things that I don't want to be here, they will be gone. That's the back side. Oh yeah, and there is a lot of like dust in here. The dust is just flying all over the place. Please, dust, go away. I don't need you here. That's probably because we are staying outside. So good thing. All the bad things from the oil, they just fly away. Bad thing, dust. Okay, so actually I probably need to let it dry for a bit more, just a tiny bit more before I apply the next coat. So I don't know. What shall we do meanwhile while we are waiting? I mean, if only there was someone on this stream we could talk. But there is no one right now, unfortunately. Oh, and yeah, if you're watching the recording of this, yeah, that's actually a recording of the stream. It's not a video. So I'm streaming Saturday and Sunday around after lunch, which is in Korean time, so 12 p.m. Korean Standard Time. That's when I do it mostly. So if you catch me here, we can talk. We'll be very happy to see everyone, whoever drops in here. Mm-hmm. Actually, you know what? I probably need to figure out a way how to hang this guitar in the air to dry it. And I've got a way to do it. I don't have the equipment to do it on me. So stay here, don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So what I've got here is a tiny rope. So what I'm going to do with it is at the end of the rope, I need to tie a knot. It would be very good if the knot is a big one. So, okay, this is too small, so I'll do one more, just over it. Okay, and then what I need to do with this knot, when I'm done with this process, I will just put it through this hole, and I hope it doesn't go through. Okay, it doesn't go through, and then I will be able to just pick this guitar up and hang it in the air. Just like this. Which actually would be good to do it right now. But we still have more things to do. So that's there. And just put it somewhere alongside you. Okay, and we are probably good to move to the next oil on our list, which is Danish oil. So, oh, so this is going to be a long one. So I need to flood the whole guitar with it and allow it to stay there for 15 minutes. And then I wipe off the excess and then I just apply it again. Okay, let me see. So if I want to do it on the whole guitar, what would be the way to do it? Let me think. Actually, I would probably want to hang the guitar in the air and then apply it so that I can just let it go and it will just stay in the air for 15 minutes. That's probably a better idea. Because if I apply the back first and then the front, it's like 15 minutes each time. So not ideal. Thinking. Okay, so let me just try it here with you. So I've got a kind of a frame here to which I can attach the guitar. So what if I take the guitar and just kind of do something like this? Put it here and put the finish here. Yeah, that's going to work. It's definitely going to work. Okay, let me attach the rope then. Good. And I will need to make sure that the rope doesn't go loose. Otherwise I would be... Imagine the guitar falling down. This would be pretty bad. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, this will hold it. Alright, now to the guitar itself. Oh, that is a bit scary. Can I hold it? Oh yeah, I can. That's kind of funny. Okay. Alright. That's nice. This works. I will just move the table to myself here. Okay. Oh, I can flip it even. I mean, it's not perfect. Ideally, I want it to be in front of me, but I'll just have to kneel and then kind of work on it. Okay. So. So I'm taking new cup, new piece of cloth, and then similar to last one, I'll probably start on the back of the guitar. And yeah, that's a bit of a strange working space right here. I'm putting on the gloves. I'm really excited about this oil. Okay, we just mix it up. Okay. I cannot open it in the glass. That is very, very tight. How do I open it? Cannot open it. Oh my god. That is crazy tight. And it has like this children protection thing, so you have to press it first. Remember I told you how my right hand was tired from all that? It shows now. So the stream just turned from guitar building stream into the oil opening stream. Okay, smart way to do it. What would be the smart way to do it? I just don't have enough power to do it. How to open something that you cannot open? Oh my god, someone help me. I cannot. Cannot open it. It's really slippery as well. Is there such thing as bottle opener? Do I give up? Really? Do I give up? I mean, I guess I do. Is it thank you for watching time? I don't want that. I don't want to finish this stream right now. That's funny. What is so special about this cap? I mean, it's basically a small canister. It doesn't change anything. Maybe another way. What is clamp? So maybe, just maybe. No, it will just break it. I don't really want to break it. All right. Thank you for being here for now, and I will get back to you when I open this can of oil. I did not expect this at all, but well, I will be back when I'm done with it. See you soon.